Hello, it is Jason Train, and welcome to Satisfactory, the most satisfactory of factory games. We're back here on our little factory that we've been starting. Up there is our massive space elevator needle thing that we did last episode. And also, if you remember the last episode, I got stuck underneath this guy, and I was trapped down there. I died, because that's the only way to get out of that sort of situation. And I lost everything in my inventory, so we have to go get most of those materials back. Most noticeably the zapper thingy, because that's going to save our lives, the Xeno Zapper. We're going to work towards the chainsaw today. We have our milestone up here for that. Also, I think this is off camera, I got us to the point where we've unlocked. We can find fabrics and object scanners now. That's under the exploration basics. So very exciting things we can do. No, we'll definitely be looking towards. Right now we're going towards the utilities so we can get that biofuel. But before any of that... Oh, we were also out of power. This guy still has some biofuel in him, but this guy is all out. So we lost power. Very exciting time. Everything's kind of going to shit all at once, but we can fix this. We can redeem ourselves. I thought we would have had more iron plates. Oh, that makes things way worse. Okay. Oh, let's see how much it takes to make a zapper, because I don't want to go anywhere without a zapper. The reinforced iron plates, what's going to get us. Let's get some power going. I'm going to cut off power to any machine we don't need, I think might be the way to do it. Let me think for a moment. And just gotta get some leaves. Actually, you know what? Oh, what are these? I think I've had this moment before. I'm gonna go turn off power to all machines that I don't need right now, and I'll be back. Okay, so I flicked off everything except for these 4 machines here, just for our iron refining, because that's what we need right now. I'll flick on that biomass generator. Or let's just gonna reset it. Yep, we're running. Alright, let's make a few more biomass, as much as we can. Just none. I didn't think that part through. I mean, I did, but not enough. I think you can climb this. No, you can't. Like, you can climb up some of the gate work, which is really cool. Nice addition to the game. Okay. So, it looks like right now, I'll submit a bug report, if I remember, when I'm done with this. When you die, your body disappears. You lose everything on you. Which isn't supposed to be the case. When you die, you get a little thing. We just ran out of power. You get a little pop-up where that home thing is there. It shows where your body is. And actually, it was stuck there on my screen, which was annoying. But it meant we couldn't get back to... We can get our stuff, because the body disappeared for whatever reason. I don't know what it was. Alright, we're going to flick that back on. That's going to keep these 3 machines going for the time being. Which we might have enough excess power to run a concrete machine. Let's see. I'll boot it up. Looks like we have no, it looks like it's cycling based on what resources we have, because that's running. These are all 4 times 4, so we can run one or the other. Is where we're at with that, and that's not something we want to do. Actually, it looks like this is still on. Yeah, no, it's on standby. So yeah, it's not using any power. Never mind. All right, now we have to. Let's go in here. Take some of that. Actually, we can just go ahead and submit all that, so we'll do that. Take another 391 of it. And we're going to make our zapper again. So we need that. That's an important thing for us. Okay, and we'll turn... Why did I grab this? I completely forgot. Oh, we need for that. Okay, so we need cables. We need 15 of those. We can do that easy. And so from there, we're going to grab the resources and make the zapper. Very simple process, if I do have to say. Ooh, okay. So, this base, it looks a little funny. And it's because it's floating. Part of the goal, maybe even today, I don't know. Part of the goal is to like finish this part. We're going to bring it out as far as we can. Probably to about here, because it doesn't look like we're going to have to go past that. And we're going to start moving stuff up there, I think. No, I want to wait till I have walls. I'm not going to start moving stuff yet. We'll do that soon. I know for a fact we get like tractors and stuff in this game, which is pretty awesome. Excuse me. I'm losing my train of thought left and right. That's where I'm at. How many do we need? I can actually put this as a to-do list item, and we can see how much we need, which is really cool. Right, we need 2 reinforced iron plates. We can do that. So that's 48 of these, and bam. Alright, we got our zapper back. Off to a good start. Now we need the chainsaw. This was costly. It takes a lot of screws and reinforced plates. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Let's go explore. Get our zapper. I think we need the most here. I'm gonna explore the most direction because I haven't done that yet. And we're gonna go get leaves, wood, whatever I can find, just so we can have a good surplus of fuel. Hopefully we find a way to automate this. I don't know if that's a thing in the game. I would think it would be. It just wouldn't make sense to have the player keep running back and forth like this throughout the entirety of the game. I mean, it's a thing in some games. I can't remember which ones off the top of my head. But, like, I don't know, I was playing Subnautica this morning, and eventually you get to the point where you just have automated power with solar panels. But you can run off bioreactors, which get you more power. I don't know, and this game has some striking similarities to Subnautica. No question about that. But it's like Subnautica and Factorio had a baby. I think I even read that somewhere. Which I agree. I definitely get that, because the crafting system is more or less exactly the same. I saw that while I was crafting Subnautica this morning. Wow, it's exactly the same system. Just like slightly different, some slight differences. But like, you're in this alien corporation, you're on some survey sort of mission. Of course, your story for getting down to the planet is slightly different. I think you're supposed to be surveying the planet in Subnautica, but this one you are actually supposed to be down here. You don't crash land. You're on a pod. But I don't know. They both have striking similarities to each other with the story. But this one's a little bit more free roam than Subnautica, which is kind of fun. You still have your like goals, which are set to you by the hub in the Space Needle. But it's all good. What's this? No, it's just sand. I know we'll find like resources and stuff while we wander, but I don't know. I'm hearing something weird going on outside. It's like a ice cream truck, but different, like with the sliding flute. The sliding flute ice cream truck? Excuse me. Well, that's a fun Photoshop idea. Speaking of Photoshop, if you want to look at some things, I keep on going that Photoshop challenge subreddit. I don't remember what it's called. And I'm just doing stuff in there, just for the fun of it. I did 3 of them this morning that were kind of goofy. I like them. Maybe I'll share them on the video. I don't know. Okay, so that's a considerable amount of leaves in wood, which we can turn into biofuel. Which I'll go ahead and do. Oh, that was a big mistake. I can grab from here though. So, if other people that play this game are watching, I don't know if that's the case, because the likelihood of that is pretty low, because you have the game. Do the leaves respawn? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just foraging the entire world away, and it's never gonna come back. Let me know if you know. Turn this guy on. See if that cuts off our grid. No, we're good. It's all this. That did cut off our grid. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll have enough to bring back on both. Okay, all that biomass will keep us going for a while. We have a lot of it now. So that's gonna go in there. It's actually all gonna fit in there. Slip some more in here. And flick it on. We can turn back on all the machines. Actually, and we're gonna soon, if we want to expand our production facilities more, we're gonna need another reactor. Because when I was playing with this earlier, I tried adding another smelter to the copper smeltery, and it overloaded the system. Because we're sitting right on that line right now. So, this still bugs me, but I'm not going to bother with it. It's the way to get up. Don't mock me. Alright, let's get this one on because I want some copper going again. Or head back. I'm kind of waiting to do some heavy exploration until we have our first vehicle, which I think we unlock once we get stage 1 unlocked on there. Which would be awesome. So we have some concrete coming through. This is now running. That doesn't take power. I'm stuck. This takes power and it's running. Okay. It's just running down a little checklist of everything that needs power. And we'll soon enough have enough stuff for the chainsaw, which I'm going to put out there on the right to-do list, just to kind of keep things running smoothly. Okay. I accidentally sorted my inventory. Okay. Everything's running again. All is well in the world. Actually, I think I switched this one off. There we go. Everything is running as normal. Let's snag everything in here. And we're headed over here, and we'll see if we can build that chainsaw. Of course, the chainsaw isn't really useful until we have, what's it called? Until we have biofuel, which I don't know how to make, but we're gonna get there, I guess. This unlocks wall doors. Looks like actually proper sliding doors. I can't decide, do I use the orange ones or the gray ones? I guess gray ones are more of an exterior piece and orange ones are more of an interior piece. Just had a power outage. I thought we were running fine. Yeah, the small spike. Let's take it back on. What's consuming more power than it should be? That's puzzling. We don't need both concrete refineries running. I'm just gonna turn this one off. I guess that's the truth. Okay, click you off. Click you off. Okay, I can keep this one going and just, it's gonna pile up. When we turn that one back on. Alright, power is good. We're agreeing for power. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try to craft this chainsaw, and I'll be back. Okay, we have enough supplies to make the chainsaw. The power went out again while I was doing that, which is really interesting. I don't know where these spikes are coming from, because we should be fine. Let me look at the power graph. Yeah, it just spikes up there. It shouldn't be the case. Lose power immediately. Let's turn off. I don't know what's draining so much, because these should all be running around 4, so that's 12. And then, so this is actually 16. Then 20, 28. And then these two over here. Okay, this is at exactly 30. So I realized I said concrete. I meant copper. Turn off the copper mine. So now that's off, we shouldn't be experiencing a spike past what we can produce. That put us exactly at 20. Maybe I just didn't miscalculate my math. Maybe something takes more than I thought. I don't know. It's not my job. I mean, it is my job. It is very much my job to know. These bolts should be running at maximum efficiency. 20 megawatts. I don't know. We should be fine. Oh, did we make a chainsaw? We did. We can't use it yet because we need this stuff. Theoretically, while I was doing it, we produced a bit of it. Definitely not enough of it. Yeah, we're far from that. Ideally, I would have liked to up this production, but I'm not going to bother until we get up there. Speaking of that, let's build up there. We're going to come back underneath once we kind of finish off that platform and just add some supports and stuff, because I'm sure as much as it's bugging me, it's bugging you guys as well. Fix 10 of these. Not if I do that. Also, it looks like I'm rather close to death. Well, we can have an indoor rock feature. I can't afford that last one. Let's go exploring. Let's try to find some berries. Actually, I think it was a berry plant. Where'd that come from? Some leaves sitting on the ground. I love that the leaves are just like in little cubes. Because it's just kind of funny. I don't know. Just talking about leaves while we're here. But the goal is to look for a plant. Those are deadly. I was watching Yogscast play, and they walked in one of those, and they hurt a lot. Ideally, there'd be some berries, though. Which I think I have a berry. I have 4. Alright. Let's see. There's the berries I'm looking for, though. I was in them. Alright. Gotta be in and out. In and out. In and out. Same thing with this one. That is less in and out than I would have liked. We are very low. Let's take that. No more berries. Be cool if you can kind of like plant them and create a farm, but I don't know if that's like a functionality in the game or not. Cool if it is though. Also, all these flower petals, if we want to color something, I think we can color anything in the game. I'm so close to death. I should eat. Actually, let's go back to base, because the reason why I held off on eating those red berries is I wanted to, I lost my entire train of thought. I wanted to put them in the scanning thingy, just so we can get more things unlocked, because the more we use that, the more things we unlock, apparently. Also, I love these screens, and they change. I walked out of here yesterday, and they were blue, which is interesting. Okay, let's put in the pale berry. Cool. I don't think we do the barrel nuts again yet. I can't close out. There we go. So let's eat those barrel nuts. Look at it go. Okay. Perfectly fine. Alright, so that's gonna be 4 minutes there. So where do we go from there? That's a very good question to ask. I would like to automate biomass in a way where we just kind of stick it in a storage container and makes biomass and cuts back out. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm thinking on it though. It's just like, is that a waste of our resources and power at the moment? Because we can't actually automate putting them in, and we have no way to automate grabbing them. So why not create biomass as we grab it? I think we're doing okay with what we have now. Refill it while we're here. It does not hurt. Okay. I'll be back once we have enough resources to complete that milestone. Okay, so we have our last plate just came in. Should be all we need left. I went ahead and turned back on that concrete production, and I realized in the doing so that miners actually take 5 power instead of 4. Alright, let's launch this thing and not get stuck underneath it again. Alright, let's go.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners.
That's exciting.
Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral.
I can
to
now build the space elevator?
Assembly.
Excuse me? Now? It's already done. Alright, let's go ahead and make that biofuel, which we can use to power the chainsaw, and also to power the thingies. So we're going to go ahead and cut power to everything in a moment, and replace it with biofuel. Good thing we made a ton of biomass. Theoretically, this takes a long time to use in the these guys. I'm actually gonna take you out, which is gonna mean power is gonna do that. To be expected, and we're gonna convert it all to biofuel. It's crafting is a tedious process sometimes. I really do have to say, but I think it's kind of worth it once you have this result of something amazing. Are we gonna have 200 biofuel? No, we won't. Alright, well, I'm gonna split one of those biofuel stacks in half. This one. Stick it in both machines. Like so. This one in too. Split this one in half. And a half again. Stick half of it in there, and half of it in there. Those last 15 seconds apiece. Alright, let's grab our chainsaw. Oh, that's what I call power. Let's go to go. And all that wood! It gives you a ton of wood! I was right. Oh, this is... oh, like a little plant. Not enough space. Let's try it. Oh, give me nothing. Whoops. Alright. Oh, this is awesome. I think you can cut anything and it might give you more. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just grab these because we can just pick them up. It uses a considerable amount of biofuel though, just looking at the thing down there on the left, because it took, it might be like 1 biofuel per, let's try it. Not quite, but it's probably close to it. But look at all that wood. Oh, let's go back in the land. Alright, switch it back out. Oh, that gives us a ton of biofuel. I think we got berries out of that. I'm not sure though. Speaking of that, I think we're about to finish up the berry that we stuck in there earlier. Oh. Something overloaded the circuit. Who was it? Was you? Probably you. I'm gonna flick the mine offline. We should be good to go. Clearly we need another biofuel generator. There is no question about that. But we don't have that right now, and I kind of don't want to do that yet. Okay, power's back on. I don't remember if I turned this off, so just focus on the plates. Back on now. What was it? Alright, we're going to turn that all into biofuel and choose our next objective. Okay, that's going to be a lot of stuff. It's a really exciting time making biofuel, and I don't know why. But it's good that we're kind of like, quote-unquote, going green with this. I mean, we're running off of leaves, it's green, but I guess there are still emissions involved, so I guess it's not the best thing. But yeah, it's all good. Alright, let's go ahead and split these between the 2 generators. Okay. Stick you in there, stick the rest in there, and throw the rest right in here. And so it leaves us with 105. Alright, let's go check in on the berry that we stuck in here. Clearly finished. Analysis of pale berry is complete. Please choose a new specimen. How much does he... Alright, we only have 7 of that.
Paleodictyopora berries, or pale berries added to object scanner catalog.
We don't have the object scanner yet. That'd be a good goal. Let's look at that. Object scanner berry. So we just need 2 berries. Let's do it, because we can just submit that. Send 2 berries into space. Didn't actually launch anything. It's upsetting. I feel bad too. Alright, well we did that. Fabric can be a fun thing to make. Cost these. Don't know what. And we also learned another type of biomass. I don't understand that. Scan the nut. Alright, what we're actually going to do is, I think the object scanner might be useful, because then we can scan for berries and stuff. As much as I want to get like wall conveyor, because that's what's kind of holding us back, I think the nut scanner will be helpful. Let me just throw these in here right now. And we'll head back up there and just continue building while we're waiting for these resources to be made. We can take whatever we have now though. I like the little stabby thing. It's kind of cool. It doesn't have the little sticker, I'm sure, because we made it ourselves. Maybe we added the sticker on our own. Alright, let's grab the concrete. And take all. We'll get back to building. Best part is we aren't really limited on where we can build. Like, we can even build inside that if we want. Oh, there's a power slug up there. I don't know what you do with those, but I know what they are. Alright, let's build this here. I don't know if there's like a terraforming thing we can do, though it wouldn't be bad to kind of extend it to here because we can then build ramps up and then down. So I'm gonna do it. And just kind of fill these holes. Cool. And I'm actually gonna go underneath now and add supports. I'm sure it's something a few of you have been begging for, actually, before I do that. Actually, start giving our base a bit of a roof without meaning to. Build it somewhere where I shouldn't. Okay, let's go up there. Alright, you should not exist. Okay. We have considerable size here. Actually, we can start giving it walls. We got doors and stuff. I thought we got like a larger type of door. We did. That. I guess it's like allows separation. So these more are the style of interior walls. These are more exterior walls, is kind of what I've decided. Which actually require iron plates. Oh, that's going to be expensive to build. Maybe not yet then. Of course, we're going to add a door over here. Because this kind of facility is going to be around here. So we're going to actually stick 2 doors on that. I think is what I've decided. One here and then one here. Obviously, we don't have the resources at the moment. And we can't build the support down because that's where the cargo container is. But we're doing okay. Alright, foundations, let's get some. Put one down, just kind of like here. Just kind of making it look a little bit more, supported than it currently is. We're going to extend out this side as well. This side will have a different factory. I think this is maybe where more of the copper sort of production stuff is. I believe that now. We're going to put the support in right here. Giving it a little bit of like a lip. Alright, if we get back up there, we should delete that thing we did. Oh, these ramps. They're so big. Right, you should not exist. Might be another one back there. There is not. Alright, let's build those ramps that I was just talking about over here to get on and off. So you can put it like right here. Yeah. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Don't be shy. Perfect. Jay, if we build it in the other direction right here. How... It's not horrible, it's not good though. But it just kind of lets you get in and out of the facility if you were to have a truck. Which we may or may not have in the future. Okay, cool. It's a great start. So logistics will all come up here. It'll be done around the outside. So like out here, there'll be a place where the conveyors will come in and out. Around probably the back. It will look interesting, I'm sure. And down here is where all of our storage will be. We're gonna stick cargo containers galore. I'm actually really curious. Can we fit a? If I get a foundation, just to kind of experiment down here. Can we fit a container in that? Because that's what's gonna fit in that. Yeah. So we can fit a container, which is the goal. So what actually we might start doing is this. Just kind of adding a floor underneath the entire area. Because this is where storage is going to be. It's all underneath here. Of course, I'm not going to clear that away. I mean, I will in the future, but not yet. Okay. That doesn't want to connect. So it's an odd height. But I can connect from here. Come on. You can do it. Why does it want to attack? Right there. Doesn't quite want to do it there. I got it. Great use of our resources, right? Just building inside rocks. I'm actually right here. I'm going to put a ramp. And right here too. Double ramp. Get inside the facility. Alright, that's all the concrete. Hey, that's a great start. This is beginning to feel a lot more like home, which is the goal, obviously. This is gonna be our home base. Hello. Flying overhead. Hey, don't run into that. Don't run into that. Don't. You're a goddamn idiot. Alright. Let's get back to business. So, just theoretically, we should have enough materials now. No, we don't. We are far from it. Oh, wait. This is taking way longer than I can stall for. Oh, there it is. And theoretically we should have a decent amount of concrete collecting. If we do, we're going to keep working on the bottom until it's done. We have enough materials to complete the milestone of exploration basics. Alright. Oh, it's so satisfying to build in this game considering the building animation. How's this coming together quite nicely? I'd say we should start like planning out the storage area under here, but I don't know about that yet. Just because it's going to take a level of thinking I'm not ready to do yet. Because this will need to have input and output all over the place. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Okay, we have 14 now. I ended up switching that one to iron plates as well, just to kind of up production. Alright, stick these in. Launch it. Goodbye.
Milestone reached. To ensure your survival and effectiveness when exploring xenoplanetary environments, you now have access to an object scanner and beacons.
Handy. We're going to set this one as our next goal. Wow, that's loud. At least for me, I don't think it. I'm really curious what these jump pads are. I don't know if they're like what they're for. It's kind of cool though. You got assemblers, rotors, modular frames, which is interesting. Walkways, which I'm gonna want, and color gun. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this area just might be open. Just like low walls and catwalks. Down here, it'll probably be closed in. But on that note, I'm going to end it here. I think this is like the point where I decided to end it at. It's time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for more Satisfactory. Thanks for watching. Bye.